Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, students. Okay, so today we're going to continue our lesson for Science Form 2. Okay, but we're going to do it through online. So we're going to continue with our lesson for chapter 5, infectious, for chapter 4, I'm sorry, for chapter 4, infectious and non-infectious disease. Okay, so we're going to look at it. So, infectious and non-infectious disease. So, disease is the discomfort, function difficulty, or feeling pressure on the body or mind of an individual. So, that's mean, okay, that's when people have a disease. Okay, when people have a disease, they will feel discomfort. They will feel uncomfortable. They will feel painful. Okay, and function difficulty. So maybe they will have difficulty in breathing or difficulty in movement. So the way they function, the way their body function will be difficult and will be not as efficient as before. Okay, and they also feel pressure on the body. Okay, there will be pressure on the body is when they have disease. Okay, when they have disease, and also you will have pressure in the mind of an individual. So when an individual have a disease, they it's not only just physical, okay, discomfort. It's not only just the body unable to function, and also they have pressure in the body, but also they have pressure internally, okay, in their mind. So when people have diseases, they will face this kind of problem, okay? Pressure in the body, pressure in the mind, and also some of their body function will not be as efficient as before. Okay, so diseases we can divide it into two. Okay, we have infectious disease and also non-infectious disease. Okay, infectious disease, it means that you can transfer one person to another person, right? But non-infectious disease is mean that you won't be able to transfer to another person, so you don't have to worry. Okay, non-infectious disease means the disease only the person who get it, and it will not be and it is not transmittable. It won't be transmitted to another person. Okay, so we're going to look at the infectious disease. What are the medium? Okay, what are the ways this disease travels from one person to another person? Okay, we don't have to look at this non-infectious disease because there are no actually ways for you to transfer the disease from one person to another person. So you don't have to look at the ways of transmit. Okay, at the ways of transmit. We only look at this infectious disease and how it transmits. Okay, we're going to look one by one. First is by air, then by water, by contact, and by vector. Okay, so infectious disease means that you can cause the disease from one person to another person by air, by water, by contact, by vector. So we're going to look one by one. Okay, we're going to look one by one. So, infectious disease. So, infectious disease means that the infection causes by pathogens, okay, through medium or vector and can be transferred from one individual to another individual. So, it means if you have this one person with a disease, okay, and then you either maybe share uh, maybe that person cough, or maybe you share water with that person, or maybe you even touch them, okay, then you will be infected. Okay, you will be infected. So this is what does it mean by infectious disease. It can transfer from one person to another person either by touch, okay, either by air, maybe that person cough on your face and then you suddenly fall sick. Okay, this is how infectious disease happen. So for example, here is tuberculosis. Okay, flu. Okay, flu is the normal thing. You're gonna sneeze and everything. So ringworm. So ringworm usually you can find on human, paling senang panau, okay, and dengue fever. Okay, so dengue fever, it can infect from one person to another person. Okay, and that's why when people have dengue fever, they usually just will, it's advisable to stay at home. Okay, so you don't want the disease to be spread to the other people. Okay, so we're going to look at non-infectious disease. So non-infectious disease here, when you look at this non-infectious disease, okay, non-infectious disease is not transmissible. So you won't be able to transfer from one person to another person. You won't be able to transmit the disease. Okay, you won't be able to transmit the disease, and that's why it's called as non-infectious. You can't infect the disease to another person. Okay, why? Because this in non-infectious disease happen because of the person's genetic factor. Okay, or maybe their lifestyle. Okay, there are usually two, their genetic factor and also their lifestyle. So maybe they eat a lot, so the genetic lifestyle is like maybe they eat a lot, so or maybe they don't exercise, or maybe they took too much sugar, too much glucose. Okay, and genetic factor is maybe they got it from their family, their father or the mother. Okay, so usually the ones in line are the most have the higher percentage of getting diseases through genetic factor. For example, if one person has a father that have maybe hypertension, maybe the kids will have it too. Okay, this what does it mean by genetic factor? So when we have like one's father, okay, one father or one mother and one father. Okay, for example, both of them have hypertension, then maybe the little ones, okay, the little kids will have hypertension. That's what does it mean by genetic factor. You got it from your parents or you got it from your family member. Okay? And one is lifestyle is maybe you eat a lot, you don't exercise, you took up too much sugar. Okay, so that's how non-infectious disease happen through lifestyle. So for example, here diabetes. If your lifestyle is not as healthy as it's supposed to be, so this means when you're diabetes, maybe you drink a lot of cola, okay, or any sweet stuff in a huge amount. Okay, so when you keep on eating all of the sweets, all of the glucose, okay, you might get diabetes. So cancer is not because of you get it from one person to another person. So it's usually because of genetic factor. So if one mother maybe she have like cancer in the bone, okay, maybe her kids, if her kid have cancer, maybe it's because of her mother, because of the genetic factor, the inside of the human. Okay, and hypertension. So hypertension is not because you touch someone or someone sneeze on your face and then you get hypertension. No, hypertension is actually when you have like really high blood pressure, tekanan darah tinggi. So hypertension is when you have too much pressure or maybe your lifestyle, okay, the things that you eat. So these are the ones that contribute to hypertension. It's not because you touch someone when you get hypertension. No, it's because of your lifestyle or it's too much pressure in your life. Maybe the food that you eat. So it depends on the person. It's not from you got it from your friend or you got it from your neighbor. No. Okay, so we're going to look at how this infectious disease spread. So just now I showed you we have air, okay, right? And then we have water, we have touch, and also we have vector. So we're going to look first at airborne diseases. So airborne diseases, this means you get it from air, from droplets. So for example, if the person talk to you and then his droplets go inside your mouth, anything, or maybe if the person sneeze, okay, achoo, and then you are around them, then you might get the disease. Okay, so another one is the what we call here the okay, dust transmission. Okay, so transmission is also by airborne. Okay, what does it mean by airborne? It means it can travel through air. So it's light. Okay, so dust is also light, so it can bring the bacteria. It can bring the spore. So it can bring by air. So bacteria, all the all of these diseases inside the saliva of the patient, if it's go to the air, then it's considered as airborne disease. So when person sneeze, when person cough, okay, it will move through the wind, it will move through the air, so it will consider as airborne disease. So for example, like tuberculosis, TB, people keep on coughing and coughing and coughing near you, so you will get it. Why? Because it's airborne, it's moved through the air. Okay, so how do you prevent this? You have to use mouth cover. Okay, oh no, I'm so sorry, it's not what it means. So how to prevent this is by you have to cover your mouth and your nose when you sneeze, coughing or yawn. Okay, so when you sneeze, coughing or yawn, this means you have to cover your mouth because you don't want it to spread to the other people. And also don't ever spit everywhere, because we never know, if you fall sick and we just spit and then someone infected by us, then it's not advisable to do that. Okay, so we have another one, waterborne disease. So it's easy to remember. It's brought by water. Okay, so for example, you have contaminated foods and drink. Okay, waterborne disease. This means you get it from contaminated foods and especially drink. So for example, cholera, okay, and typhoid. So typhoid is because lack of hygiene, right? So when the person cook and the food is contaminated, and especially the drinks, okay, so people will get the disease. Okay, so how to prevent this? You must always wash, okay, wash your hand. Okay, you must always drink boiled water, and also you must always make sure your toilet is always clean. Okay, and to prevent that, also you can always wash your hand. Okay, so we have another one here, infectious disease, okay, through contact. So it's easy to remember. It's easy to remember. Contact, it means you touch the person. Okay, contact means you touch the person. So when there's one person accidentally, like when they cough or anything or other kind of diseases and they touch you, it's a direct contact. They touch you, they touch your hand, maybe they touch your face or whatever, then you will get this kind of diseases. For example, it's a ringworm. So for example, it's a ringworm. So for example, if you have a cat that have ringworm and you touch them, okay, you call them, you give them food, you touch them, you might get a ringworm. So ringworm usually can be found on cats, okay, when the fur have patches. There are patches of holes that on the body of the cats. You can't find the fur. Okay, so this means the fur are droppings. It may be caused by ringworm. If you touch that kind of cat, you might get it as well because it's through contact, touch. So how to prevent is easy. Then don't touch the person. Okay? Don't touch the cat, don't touch the person, don't touch anyone that you know have disease. Okay? And when you know that person have disease, you must always sterilize the item. So for example, if you know that person have ringworm, then whenever the person touch you or touch your stuff, then you have to sterilize. Okay, you have to sterilize the stuff that the person has touched. Okay, it's easy as that. Okay, so it's easy as that. Okay, and I'm so sorry. So as easy as that. So infectious disease through vector. So vector, okay, so vector such as the vector is actually you have something that can transmit the disease. You have a vector, you have like a capsule, you have like a small car to bring from one person to another person. So vector, for example, mosquito. So there's one person, okay, there's one person, for example, got bite by a mosquito. So when they got bite by a mosquito, this means you will get, for example, if this person get diseases and a mosquito bite it, okay, I'm so sorry, and then you will be infected too. Okay, or maybe roaches or rats or flies. Okay, if this thing go to your food or go to your stuff, this means you will get the diseases. Okay, for example, is dengue fever is by mosquito, right? Okay, leptospirosis is by rats. So when there is pee of rats, pinching tickles, and you get it, so you will get the disease. Okay, so vector is actually pembawa. You have something that will bring the disease from one person to another person. Dia ada pembawa. Pembawa dia adalah mosquito dan juga apa ni? Contohnya nyamuk, lipas. Okay. So macam mana untuk kurangkan? So how to prevent, how to reduce this vector? Okay, is by you destroy the places. If you know there are rats, then you destroy the habitat of the rats. Okay, and you destroy the habitat of the rats. So you keep yourself in every way sanitary, so it does not attract the vector. When there are rats, you kill the rats. If you can't able to kill the rats or anything, at least if you know they have stepped on that places, you must always sanitize. Okay, and here we have mosquito. Okay, so mosquito, how they bring these diseases if the person bite you, if the mosquito bites you. Okay, the mosquito saliva bites will enter your blood. Okay, so when you get infected from one individual, it will spread to another individual. So one person, okay, and there is another person. So if this mosquito bites here and he bites you, then both of you will be infected. So that's how the vector transfer the disease. Another one is by fly, roaches, and rats. Okay, fly, roaches, and rats. So this vector, will bring all of the foods, all of the diseases, pathogens, okay, to your foods and water storage. Because as you know, cockroaches, they will walk, and rats, they will walk everywhere. When there are foods, they will walk everywhere. And then they will go to your table, they will go to your under your bed, they will go to your chair. So this will bring the disease. Okay, they are the ones who will bring the disease. They will go after. Okay, they will go after your foods. They will go after your stuff. Okay, so whenever they walk, they might bring diseases because a fly, cockroach, and also rat is not like other animals like cats. They are the ones that could bring diseases because they go to rubbish, they go to contaminated food, they go to any places that are so unhygiene, and once they go to your stuff, then you might get the disease. Okay, so here are exercises I'm going to give you guys. So this exercise, you can pause this video for you to answer. So you only answer question number 1, number 2, number 3, and also number 4. Okay, so you only answer question number 2, 3, and 4. And then also you can pause this video while doing this question. And also we have um another question, another page of question I'm going to give you, which is this. Okay, you have to underline whether it's infectious or non-infectious disease, and you have to circle the two diseases. Is it this or is it this? Okay, so you answer this question, and once you have done, finish, completed all of this question, this objective question, and also the question section B, you can open the next video, which is the answer scheme. Okay, so this is the only video I used to teach you guys so far. So we have covered almost half of chapter 4, and I will continue again for next week, and I will try to complete chapter 4, and we will continue with another new chapter. Okay, so after you guys have completed all of the question, you can open the last video, the next video, which is the answers. Okay, so I will meet you guys in the next video.